So checking out crypto.com, we've taken a huge nosedive today. We're down 7.5%. We're looking on the 4 hour and you can see the amount of volume we've put in since 12 o'clock is insane. The 4 hourly candle close is not yet up. We still do have a little bit more data to trade in this, but yeah, I mean, this is really not looking good if we come out to a higher time frame. If we use on this one actually, you can see we've got two 786 Fibonacci's depending on which one you want to draw from. If you want to draw from the candle body close or the wick up here, if I adjust this you can see we're encompassing both of these basically just to have the worst case scenario down here. But yeah, it looks like we've taken out the last leg. So you can also see this line lines up pretty nicely with the previous wick we had down here, and that is where we're currently finding support at. So we really need to hop above these trend lines. The longer we're below them, then the worse it is. I'll mark these red now. This is basically where we need to get above. If you were in crypto.com all the way back here, you remember this was the rally initiated by the Matt Damon ads, all the advertising they did, and then at the peak they got that the crypto.com arena. So yeah, since then it's been a massive downtrend. You know, we've already come down to this 786 once. We got rejected off the 618 Fibonacci not only once but twice. And we've got a pretty big macro M pattern playing out right now. So it could get really, really ugly for crypto.com if we do break below these trend lines. I would definitely not like to see that. I personally do have a crypto.com card for the cashback, and I also enjoy the weekly crypto.com paybacks that I get on my card. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't enjoy to see that get diminished over time. But yeah, I mean, if we keep on breaking down from this 786, we really don't have much support, because this was such a euphoric rally when it happened. We just came out of here and, you know, from the bottom down here, we had a ton of accumulation in this range. So if we mark the accumulation range, you can see we traded in this region for the longest period of time for a solid 225 days. And then you can see after that, straight up to or past where the 786 Fibonacci is right now, we were literally, you know, we never revisited it after 10 days. So we don't have a lot of data traded within this range whatsoever. So us coming back down to these lower ranges which we previously accumulated in is, yeah, it's definitely not a good sign from for crypto.com. And that's, like I said, that's coming from someone who has a crypto.com Visa card. But yeah, it's really not looking good right now. If we do break down, I'd say we'd probably need to wait for the daily close. You can see our oscillators, the money flow indicator, and the RSI are completely off the table. Previously, we bottomed on the RSI around about 25, and currently we're at 24. So I do think the bottom is near. You can see money flow as well quite recently came down to 14. That's the lowest it's ever been right now, and the money flow is once again completely oversold. So your oscillators are really beat down right now. This is the specific region, this green line you see on the chart, basically 32.63. If we have a daily close below this region, basically a daily close below 33, then we'll be closing below where we previously had these lows, and we'll also be closing below the 786 Fibonacci. The 786 is coming in at basically 0.33 recurring. So yeah, these are two regions where we really need to get above. If we look at our momentum indicators, starting off with the higher time frames, your daily momentum indicator, the squeeze bomb over here is completely tanking towards the downside. Your daily EMA ribbon is all the way up here at 39, so this is just going to come down so fast. The support we have above us, or should I say coming up to resistance, it's going to be coming down so fast, because, you know, your daily moving average is miles away from the price that we're at right now. Yeah, I mean, we're 20% away from our moving averages on the daily. If we come over to the 4 hour, if we do have a strong bounce, 36 cent would be a strong area of resistance. But yeah, the trend is your friend until the end on this one. All I see is M patterns coming into this. It's really not looking good. You've got like a ugly failed W type pattern here, cliffside M, another cliffside M. But yeah, we're just completely landsliding. So I've given you the regions I think we need to close above. Honestly, if we close below 0.3265, then I really think that would be terrible for Crypto.com. If you look at the volume traded today, it is completely engulfing anything that we've seen for quite some time. The last time we had this amount of selling volume was when we were in this huge rally, and obviously there were sellers when there was, you know, millions and millions, if not billions and billions and billions rolling into Crypto.com on the Kronos ecosystem. You know, obviously there's going to be some days where people take profits, but we're in a huge downtrend, so seeing this huge selling volume is definitely not what you want to see on the daily. Yeah, this is a very wham candle. Like I said, you know, it looks like we're getting a bounce for now. If we come down to the lower time frames, like I said, you know, you got your hourly EMAs coming in at 35. I think the 4 hourly was 36. So we've got some strong resistance above us. All in all, I wouldn't be looking to dollar cost average back into Crypto.com for quite some time. I would really like to see the 786 hold. Otherwise, like I said, the only place where we've got any volume traded is between the levels of 25 cent and, you know, as low as the 15 to 10 cent region. So Crypto.com not looking so good right now. Keep your eyes on 325 approximately. I really think we should get a close above 3.3 though, so that would be my ultimate target, to close above. If not, you know, this could get very ugly in the short term. Bitcoin is also obviously falling down, which is what is causing all of this to have a landslide in the first place. Bitcoin's having a bounce, so hopefully Crypto.com can at least bounce and close above the 786. That's all I've got for you today. Once again, I'm sitting on the sidelines. As always, none of this is financial advice, just my opinion on the market, and yeah, cowboy up. Peace.